In 2001 I was a scholarship recipient, and in 2000, and so I had some support from Wakatu in terms of my studies. So I was studying law and history and those sorts of subjects. And then in 2001 I started my own business, and that was in the area of education, so developing educational resources, educational programs for communities throughout Aotearoa. And in 2003 the opportunity came up to apply for the Associate Director scheme, so it was sort of for me a natural progression to apply, and and for me too, I saw it as part of giving back to the incorporation and then learning more about the incorporation. So 2003 I applied for the Associate Director scheme, and it had no expectations. I didn't really know what to expect, and it was new for the incorporation as well. It was the pilot, I suppose. And so what happened was I got quite a few papers in the mail, and then I just went, "Whoa, this is massive!" It was all covering all aspects of the business, and I guess I had set up my own business, and as a one-person operator of a business, you tend to know all facets of your business. You tend to get caught up in the everyday running of the business, and there isn't really much opportunity to have a look at the strategic opportunities. And I guess being on the Associate Director scheme, I got quite a macro level of opportunities and the businesses that the incorporation was involved in. So, and apart from that too, when you're in your own business too, sometimes it's very hard to find some good mentors or have a look at other leadership qualities that other businesses or entities might possess. So that was really refreshing for me, because when I came onto the board, I had Uncle Rore living down the road. So I had the opportunity for him and I would meet prior to our meetings, and we would go through all the papers. So while I was maybe struggling on a few things, he'd bring me up to speed, and then he might ask me questions about what I thought about things. So I was really fortunate that I had him living just down the road, 20 minutes down the road, and so him and I established a partnership in terms of my term on the Associate Director scheme. So that helped me. So it gave me a strategic. I was able to look at strategic opportunities. I had some leadership, some good role models. The other thing that I felt, with on that Associate Director scheme too, was that the directors were very open. They took me under their wing as well, and they let me ask questions. The other thing is that you had to know all your stuff, because you'd have Paul at the board table asking you big questions, and and I think my first couple of meetings I was freaking out, and my responses were quite rubbish, but you got a little bit better, and then you sort of you got to learn what you had to ask. And it was, so I felt it really invaluable, and also just coming back, and I think too showing the owners that there were opportunities, that the board and the incorporation itself were committed to the young people coming through. So it was just an excellent opportunity, really.